May the peace of the Lord be with you all. Today's Gospel Reflection, September 12th, 2025, Friday.
Lord our God, we stand before your presence. Look in mercy upon us poor, weak children, who do not know where to turn, unless you help us with your mighty hand. We trust in you. You will help us. You will always be with us, and even in hard times you will accomplish your will for what is good. Bless us today as we gather to hear your word. May your word always be our strength and joy. Your word gives victory in us and in the whole world, so that your will may be done on earth as in heaven. Amen. Responsorial Psalm. You are my inheritance, O Lord. Keep me, O God, for in you I take refuge. I say to the Lord, my Lord are you, O Lord, my allotted portion and my cup. You it is who hold fast my lot. You are my inheritance, O Lord. I bless the Lord who counsels me. Even in the night my heart exalts me. I set the Lord ever before me. With him at my right hand I shall not be disturbed. You are my inheritance, O Lord. You will show me the path to life. Fullness of joys in your presence, the delights at your right hand forever. You are my inheritance, O Lord.
The Holy Gospel according to Luke. Jesus told his disciples a parable. Can a blind person guide a blind person? Will not both fall into a pit? No disciple is superior to the teacher, but when fully trained, every disciple will be like his teacher. Why do you notice the splinter in your brother's eye, but do not perceive the wooden beam in your own? How can you say to your brother, Brother, let me remove that splinter in your eye, when you do not even notice the wooden beam in your own eye? You hypocrite! Remove the wooden beam from your eye first, then you will see clearly to remove the splinter in your brother's eye. The Gospel of the Lord. Reflection. There is a story about a teacher who walked into a classroom holding a blindfold. She asked for 2 volunteers. The first was blindfolded, while the second was tasked to follow the first around the room. Within seconds, both stumbled and almost crashed into a desk. The teacher then removed the blindfold and explained, "This is what happens when those who do not see clearly try to guide others." The room fell silent, and the students quickly understood the lesson. To lead others, one must first be able to see. This simple image captures the heart of Jesus' teaching about spiritual sight. In our daily lives, it is tempting to give advice, to point out faults, and to correct others without first examining ourselves. It's far easier to notice a friend's impatience, a coworker's laziness, or a neighbor's arrogance than it is to admit our own. Social media amplifies this tendency. We see people quick to comment on what others should do, yet unwilling to apply the same standard to their own choices. But true wisdom and leadership do not begin with criticism of others. They begin with self-reflection and humility. Think of a parent who lectures their child about honesty, yet tells lies to avoid embarrassment, or a manager who scolds employees for being late, while regularly arriving after everyone else. These inconsistencies weaken credibility and cause frustration. On the other hand, when leaders live what they teach, their example speaks louder than any words. A parent who admits mistakes, apologizes, and shows integrity teaches honesty far more powerfully than a lecturer ever could. A manager who models punctuality and diligence inspires the team without needing constant reminders. The call is clear. Before we judge others, we must first deal with what is in our own hearts. This is not about ignoring wrong in the world or pretending that everything is acceptable. Rather, it is about making sure that our perspective is not clouded by pride, anger, or hypocrisy. When we take time to examine ourselves, we begin to lead with compassion instead of condemnation. We correct others not from a place of superiority, but from shared humanity. Imagine if more of us lived this way. Instead of criticizing a struggling coworker, we might remember our own battles with deadlines and offer encouragement. Instead of snapping at a family member for their flaws, we might acknowledge how our own imperfections also cause strain. Instead of ridiculing leaders or neighbors for their mistakes, we might humbly contribute solutions. This shift does not excuse wrongdoing, but it creates an atmosphere where growth is possible because love, not judgment, becomes the driving force. The truth is, none of us see clearly all the time. We all have blind spots, areas where we need patience, guidance, and grace. By admitting this, we become more open to correction, more willing to learn, and more compassionate toward others. And when our vision is corrected by humility, we are better equipped to help those around us. In the end, the message is simple yet profound. We cannot lead others well if we do not first examine ourselves. Our influence, whether as parents, friends, colleagues, or mentors, depends on the integrity of our lives. People are not drawn to perfect leaders. They are drawn to authentic ones. If we want to help others see, we must first allow our own eyes to be opened. And when we live with clear vision, we become a source of guidance, encouragement, and light in a world where many still stumble in the dark.